Everybody, this is Kira with Follow Your Arrow Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing the monthly tarot card reading for the sign of Sagittarius for March 2020. This will be more of a love reading, but if other things pop up, I will read what Spirit has to say as well. Don't forget that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. So be sure to also check your rising moon and Venus signs as well for the month of March. And if this reading doesn't resonate with you, it could just mean that this message wasn't for you. It was for somebody else. And feel free to watch the plethora of videos that are on YouTube. There's tons of wonderful readers. All right. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. That information is in the description box below. All right, without further ado, Sagittarius. I'm going to start out with some oracle cards from the Spirit Animal deck. I'm going to get a feeling for your energy and the energy of the other person that Sagittarius is connecting with. So whether you could be in a relationship or you don't have to be, but you're guided to think about somebody else. Maybe someone's still a part of your life. Maybe you're on your break. Whatever the situation may be, it doesn't even have to be romantic, but I am reading for love. I'm going to be looking for that energy. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius for the month of March 2020? What is the energy for Sagittarius for March 2020? Energy for Sagittarius. All right, that feels good. Okay, that was quick. Excuse me. So, Sagittarius, you got number 32, Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. You got Antelope Spirit. Number 2, Life is Speeding Up. I definitely get fire energy with that one. Okay. 4 cards came out for you, Sagittarius, so I'm going to read all 4. This is your Spirit. 31, Groundhog Spirit. Time to let go. And Seahorse Spirit, number 53. Watch and wait. Interesting. So these cards kind of, for me, what I'm feeling is they really go together, actually. So with the first card, Hawk Spirit, I really feel as though whoever I'm connecting with, that's a Sagittarius, you are a very strong, self-assured person. You may not always feel that way, but I do feel that that's how others perceive you, especially the other person in this connection. That's how they perceive you. They perceive you as strong. And it says, let Spirit be your guide. And I think for most of the Sagittarians that I'm connecting with, I think for the most part, you're pretty spiritual or you wouldn't be on this video. But I do feel like you're at a point in your life where you really do tap into your intuition. You do call on to Spirit or whomever you speak to or pray to. And you have been doing that for quite some time. And so I think that this is just Spirit acknowledging that they see you doing that and to continue doing that, because I think that you may have noticed the last few months that has really helped you. I feel, being a Sagittarius myself, that the spirit of Sagittarius for the last month and going into March has been one of really being independent, moving forward on your own, not needing any person or anything. Almost this very transformative energy and power coming through. And notice, this hawk's chin face is held high. And so I feel like you're looking forward, your head is held high, you have self-esteem because you know the good you do. You know where you're going. You're shooting that arrow straight. You know exactly where you're going. And you're not going to let anything or anyone get in the way. So that's really strong energy to start out with. really positive. And I think it kind of blends into this next energy is the antelope spirit, right? Life is speeding up. So, and it's interesting that both animals are looking in the same direction. They're not looking at what's behind them and they're going forward. They're looking forward. And even that, like both their chins are like, they're looking up and high. So you're pretty confident for March, Sagittarius. And I feel like in regarding this connection with this other person who we haven't quite talked about yet, but I feel as though you're pretty confident in the connection, whatever that may be. You're pretty confident that you are a strong foundation in that connection. You're pretty confident that the other person should see you as such. I kind of feel the sense of like, yeah, things could be bugging you if there's no contact or you're not with this other person you're connecting with, but at the same time, you're also not worried about it. It's almost this Gemini kind of energy, this two-faced, like, I worry about it, but on the flip side, like, I don't have a worry about it, if that makes sense. Like, my head's held high. I know what I bring to the table. If you want me, you want me. If not, peace. Like, that's the energy I'm feeling for you. And you're full steam ahead. Like, all the engines in the broiler on a boat are going. So, and I feel a lot of fire energy with that speeding up, because to me, that's like the wands, the fire energy, that's action, that's swiftness. So you could be looking to spirit to guide you through this decision with this connection. And so you're really tapping into your dreams, your intuition for, synchronicities and signs and such. And you're moving forward ahead. You're not wasting time. Then we get this next card, and it's the groundhog spirit. 31 reduces to a 4, which is foundation, right? Time to let go. So I feel like something that was in your past, something that was part of your foundation. I think this is, I'm feeling the energy of the person you're connecting with. I feel as though like spirit is saying, let me be your guide. Trust me. I have your best interest. Things are happening for you, not to you. You're speeding up. You're going forward in a different direction, possibly. But it's time to let go of something from your past, something that you held on so tightly. Like, look at him. He's holding this little heart. And I think it does have to do with this, like, romantic connection. There's someone from your past that, like, it's the last little morsel that you need to let go. And it's very hard for you because Sagittarians are very passionate, right? But at the same time, you're very independent. And so you're having this conflict with yourself of, I want to be free. I want to be independent. I want something brand new, a new start. I want to go to a different direction. Like, I want this next decade, to be better than my last decade. I want it to be more positive. I want to make changes. But then on the flip side, this other part of you, Sagittarian, is really holding on to these things that you really care about. And these things you really care about could potentially not be in your best interest. I'm feeling spirit's communicating to you. And so I do feel you're having a hard time with that. And spirit's kind of nudging you in the direction of, it's time to let go. It's okay, right? Almost like I kind of feel like spirit's like, here, give me the heart. Yeah. And then you end with the spirit of the seahorse, and it says watch and wait. So that's really conflicting energy, I feel, with the antelope spirit, which is life is speeding up. Or that could just mean that right now things are speeding up for you. But in regards to this connection, I think you need to watch and wait. I think you need not to take any action, meaning don't communicate with this person, don't reach out to this person. If it's like the saying, if something was yours, let it go. And if it comes back, it was yours, or it was meant to be. And if not, then it wasn't. It's kind of that same premise. So I'm probably totally botching that. I think it's like a poem or a saying. So look at that. But I really feel it applies here. I think the spirit is just saying, do you let go and heal things from the past and just watch and wait? Because I really feel like universe has something prepared for Sagittarians. Like, the universe has got our back, and we do have Jupiter heavily in our astrology right now, which is our planet, which is the planet of luck. It's the biggest planet. So I just feel like there's this something in the works, Sagittarian. It could be with this connection. It could be spirit saying watch and wait. observe the other person, because they may just fix it or mess it up on their own. Let them do it. Let them do the work. You do you. And focus on yourself. And focus on healing, letting go of things that no longer serve you. So overall, Sagittarian, very strong energy here. Very positive energy. I like it. We do have, like with the hawk spirit, that's air spirit. So that could mean let spirit be your guide regarding an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Antelope feels very earthy to me, and groundhog. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But then you got seahorse, which is water, right? So we've got Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So, and this is your energy. So you could be dealing with any one of those signs, but we'll get a little bit more specific in a second. But you, as a sign, is going through all these emotions, all these feelings, all these energies. And with the speeding up, like I said, fire energy. So you have all the signs present, I feel, in your energy this month, which is good. You know, you have north, south, east, and west. You have all these energies. So I'm feeling for the most part in March, you're pretty balanced, which is your card Temperance. So really good start with you. Spirit, what's the energy of the other person in this connection for Sagittarius, March 2020? What's the energy of the other person in this connection with Sagittarius? Energy of the other person in this connection, Sagittarius. Ooh, something flipped. Where did it go? Oh, Oh, there it was. Someone's not wanting to reveal something because this card flipped over, then got lost, and then kind of snuck out. So the other person is Canary Spirit 12. Sing your own song. I'm laughing because your first card came out was a bird. This could be a soulmate because bird. Interesting. But look at your bird. Like, bigger, more powerful, right? More self-assured. And then they got this little canary. So, and I don't mean to laugh. I'm just feeling like your energy is more matured on your journey than this person. This person tries to almost like compete with your energy. Like they're not one-upping you, but they're trying to like measure up to you. So it's almost like, you know, like when a little kid puts on their parents' clothes and tries to walk around and act like them. Like, this is the energy I'm getting from this other person about you. They feel like they can't reach your level. And so they try to sing the song, like play the tune, wear the crown. So sing their own song. I also feel, but they're facing you. So if you're not in a connection anymore, I do still feel like they observe you, check in on you, think about you. But at the same time, I'm getting that like Gemini energy, that flip-flop. Like at the same time, like I'm just feeling like they want to like be you. They want to talk to you. They want to sing at you, you know, springs in the air. Like, I love you. That like they want to sing to you. Lovey-dovey. But at the same time, sing your own song, I feel like they're like, but I'm doing it on my own. Like, I don't need anyone, but I'm saying that to try to act tough because I know you got it together and that's how you're feeling. I really don't feel that way, but yeah, I'm on my own. I'm single. I'm good. I can do it. Like, you're more grounded than they are. They're trying to be. It's kind of cute. Like, the energy I'm getting is like, they're so innocent in their energy. Like, they may not have even awakened yet. They're still kind of like asleep a little bit. They're trying. It's just an unequal energy. You're definitely at a higher vibration than them. You're definitely more mature in your journey and really understanding what's going on. And they're just following like a puppy and trying to match that energy, but it's faltering. And I feel like that could have been ultimately a big divide in the connection. Just feeling like you're on two different paths, feeling like you're vibrating differently, feeling like you're more mature, you do more than this person. Like they're still, I feel like it's like grade school, like, and you've mastered, you know what I mean? They're still very new. They could be a new soul. They're just very new in their journey and they don't know a lot. And I think that's one reason why they do and did love you, is because they look up to you, not only as a role model in the 3D life, because I feel like you're very responsible. They want to be like you, but I feel like energetically, spiritually, they want to be on that same level as you. Their mind isn't there yet. It's not ready yet, but they sure do try or appear that they try. Spirit, what's the other energy of the other person connecting with Sagittarius? What's the energy of the other person? That's a lot of cards, but I'm going to go with the first one. Ooh, I want to go with that one. They feel needed. Sagittarius, you're pulling a lot of cards today. So the other person, squirrel, Spirit 57, believe in yourself. Look at the little tiny squirrel. See, this is what I mean. Like very young energy. This person could be younger than you, maybe, or just younger in personality and mindset. I kind of feel like almost like this protection, like maybe you feel this way, like you've always wanted to protect this other person, this connection. Maybe that's what kept you around so long. Maybe I feel like there's some worry. You worry about this person, and they're working on believing in themselves. Sing your own song. Like they're trying to find who they are. Yeah, they don't have a grasp on the 3D world themselves, and they sure as heck aren't as deep in the spiritual world as Sagittarians are. They're very innocent. Yes, I'm really feeling like they're new souls. Like, yeah, very new on the journey. However, they're facing your direction. So, yeah, they try for you. Like, here's, I only have one little nut here. I will share my one little nut with you. Like, they don't have a lot. They don't have much. All they have is tiny little things to share with you, and their words, their music, their love songs. That's all they have to give. And they know it's not enough, but they try. So then they're ending with this peacock spirit, another bird, which is, larger than life. Let it shine. So it's like, during the spring, like the birds, they will mate, right? The men will do the little love dance, try to get the ladies, And I kind of feel like they're like, all this little things that I'm doing is not getting his or her attention. So they're going to like come out, boom, look at me now. Like, I just feel like they have to exaggerate themselves. They have to put on a show. Peacocks are about the show. They got to put on they got to put on a facade, right? And they got to shine. See this heart chakra just shining? Oh, you can't see it. Shining. They're trying to get your attention. And if they aren't, I feel for a lot of you Sagittarians, they're going to be coming back around. Just give it some time. Watch and wait. They're going to come back around and be like, look at me now. There's a song. Look at me now. Something like that. That, either they're going to come back for you, or they're so upset that you didn't take their offers of the little bit that they had, that they're going to try to be themselves, sing their own song and shine. And maybe they're going to start trying to date again. Because I feel, based on the energies, I feel like they're wanting to love. They're wanting a relationship. They're yearning for it. Like, they are yearning for it. You want it, but you don't show that you want it. Like, you're on a deeper level, like, deep down you want it, but ain't nobody know you want it, and you're not going to show anyone you want it. And I think that's a defense mechanism. I think it's because you've been hurt in the past, because you have showed people you wanted love, and they took advantage. This person could have taken advantage, and so now you're like, I want to love, but I am definitely not going to be showboating it like I used to. I'm not going to be wearing my heart on my sleeve. I'm not going to be overly giving, right? I'm not going to be like singing this little song. Like, you're kind of jaded in a sense, I feel. Wow, these oracle cards gave way more information than my other readings oracle cards. But, I mean, that's a reading in itself right there, Sag. But we're going to get a little bit more detailed and help you figure things out a little bit more. So now I'm going to use the regular Rider-Waite. Let's get some more details. Spirit, what is the energy for Sagittarius for March 2020 regarding this connection? Spirit, what are the messages for Sagittarius March 2020 regarding this connection? I feel frustration from both sides. Although it was very strong in the beginning, I feel it's starting to dissipate because I feel like there's been some bit of time between you two. I mean, it could be from anywhere from a couple weeks to a couple months. So there's been enough time that's passed that the emotions are kind of dying down. But I do feel you guys are both getting frustrated because neither person, I feel, is really making an effort or coming forward. You may in your minds or in your dreams or be playing it out in your minds, but the real action towards each other isn't happening. All right, what's going on with Sagittarius regarding this connection? Sagittarius. Well, I feel as though you don't want to share your deep emotions. I felt very anxious, like just now, and I handled my cards well, believe me, but I just felt very anxious of like, So first you got the Six of Pentacles, Earth energy, okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And always to me, like with the Six of Pentacles, it's an even number, but on the card it looks so uneven, right? And there's 3 people involved. You have the scale, which could be Libra. I always see that, right? But it's like your energy. Either you're tired of giving more. Like, I feel like you're a giving person. I feel like this is definitely you here in the red. Like, you're the one that's giving. But you're kind of getting tired of, like, giving and not receiving. The reciprocity involved. I also feel like this is how you feel towards the person that you're connecting with. Like, they're the ones always begging for you back, making promises. They're the ones always taking, but not giving. And you want someone to be able to stand up as a partner, as a team member alongside you and give and take with you. It's kind of the energy I'm giving. But I also feel like you could be doing things right now in your life other than just your relationship, where you're doing projects or giving your pentacles, your time and your money to other people. There are 3 persons in here. I kind of feel like you could be giving your attention to new prospects. And here's your little canary back here going, but don't forget about me. So you could be already starting to talk to other people, potentially. Next, you got the 9 of Wands. Here's your energy. Right, fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. I feel like you've been hurt by this person in your past. And you have taken the time to bandage your wounds, stand back up, and you're defensive now. Now you're, and this is regarding love, like I said, you're not going to go out there and be singing or be giving everything or be showboating your love. Like, you're definitely guarded now. This is kind of the seahorse spirit, watch and wait. And I think that's what you're doing. You're watching, you're waiting, you're healing, which is, you know, kind of what this groundhog spirit was about, letting go, healing. But I too think that you're watching them from afar as well. Like you're kind of over the connection because you're hurt by it. And it's a 9. So you're kind of just like, how many, like every stick to me feels like every attempt that you have tried to make it work. And you're like, how many dang times is it going to take? Like, I'm almost over this. But I still get that tiny sense, just like this groundhog with that little heart. Like you can't let go of that last little piece. You're holding on to that last wand, but you're looking in their direction, and although you're like acting like you're done and over and on your own and you got it, you're still like, I have this feeling like you still have reservations. Like you still are like looking over your shoulder at them. Like, what are they doing? Are they with somebody? Are they moving on? Are they going to call me? Like, so that's definitely connected with that groundhog spirit. You're still attached. You're still holding on to that last little piece connection with this other energy. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Sagittarius regarding this connection for March 2020? Messages for Sagittarius. Page of Cups in the reverse. Water energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We are going into Pisces season. And I think it's going to be more difficult for you because Pisces is emotions, right? Especially with this retrograde Pisces season, it's forcing you to heal. It's forcing you to feel all these emotions, and you don't want to. I don't feel like you're ready to make an offer to this other person or to anybody else, frankly. You're not feeling like romantic, like the Cups energy, any of the court cards and the Cups energy to me are people who are like ready for love, passionate, romantic, making offers, like, and it's in reverse. I don't feel like you feel that way because I think you're still hung up on this connection, something from the past, like getting hurt, like having to be the one stepping forward. So you're observing. Definitely in this groundhog spirit. You're licking your wounds. You're watching from afar. You're not wanting to offer any love right now. You're reserved. What's the energy for Sagittarius for March 2020? Energy for Sagittarius. Okay. Yet this Queen of Cups flew out. Although it flew on their side, just saying. But it's interesting. This is that Gemini type of vibe I was getting. Like, you don't want love. But you think about it and you do want love. Like, yeah. It's this poor tango that you have with your heart. And then you have the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, new passion. This is a sexy card. I'm just saying, like, it's the rod. So this is your energy too, Sag. This is Ace of Wands. So it's action, it's motion going forward. It's your spirit. It's your intuition, being your sexuality, being flirting. It's yes, you'll get what you want, but you will have to work for it. So I feel like your passion will come alive again. You just need to watch and wait for I think it's about timing. And when you're ready, you're going to come in swinging. Like, because let's not lie, Sagittarius, you want love. You want it deeply, passionately. Like, you're just trying to front to be strong, to appear strong. It's a facade. You're wanting someone to reciprocate in the connection. That's probably what didn't happen in the past. You've tried time and time again. You are hurt. You still have wounds that you're healing. You're observing, watching from afar. You're not wanting to give your heart completely or just yet, but at the same time, you do want love. You're being very reflective of this connection or your past, right? I do feel like you have angels and spirit around you to guide you. And when the time is right, so I'm talking like into spring, into summer, I do feel like you're going to have a new beginning, whether it's with this connection or somebody else. It's going to be a new passion. You're going to be ready. You're going to be going forward with your fire energy. You'll be seizing the moment. Spirit, what is the energy for the person that Sagittarius is connecting with? What other messages do you have for the other person? The other person Sagittarius is connecting with. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter energy, which is your planet, Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune. So I kind of feel like luck is on the side with this connection. I'm kind of feeling like it could have lived its cycle. But I'm also kind of feeling like, almost like this person is wishing that this connection is going to work. And it's like, they're wishing a little bit harder than you. And it's going to, that, or you're going to deflect that. I'm feeling lots of stuff with this. Yeah. Luck is definitely on their side for sure. Or they're channeling your energy. They're hoping for a new beginning, a new start. You ending with this Ace of Wands and then beginning with the Wheel of Fortune could mean for some of you a reconciliation, another start. They got your card. Temperance. Boy, yep, I'm right. I was feeling, boy, do they love you. They want you, Sagittarius. Please, pick me, pick me. They're trying to balance the best they can. You know, they're trying to be grounded. They're trying to have one foot into their emotions. You know, like I said, they look up to you. Like, you are an angel to them. Like, you're divine. Like, they just almost worship you. Like, and when you were together, they probably reminded you all the time. And you're just like, oh, like, sometimes too much. But even when you're not together, like, they see you as one of the greatest things that's ever happened in their life. Like, they see you as such a role model, as such a beacon of light. And your card is right. Look at this. Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, you. Sagittarius energy, like, boom, right in the middle. Whoever this message is resonating for, just know that, like, you're very strong, like, spiritually. And they know it, and you know it. It's just about you believing it. But I'm really feeling like that's why both of you have kind of surrendered. Because I think subliminally, like, there's just this feeling from both of you that you both know that, like, it's out of your hands at this point. It's the divine's turn to put their hand in this. Like, Spirit is going to be the one that decides what happens with this connection. So you guys can fight it. You guys can push it all you want. You can wish it all you want, but it's already destined. It's already been planned. Like, and the universe has got your back. Like, they're going to make the decision for you. I just feel that, like, so strongly. Like, let them take over the wheel, like, and just trust, because they're going to do what's in both your best interests. Wow. Crazy. What are other messages for Sagittarius connection for March 2020? The other person for Sagittarius. I do not see any swords. Right when I said that. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. Truth, honesty, communication. It's in the upright. New beginnings and communication. And you have both the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So this is definitely fire energy. So Sagittarius, You could be definitely connecting with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. I've been saying Gemini a lot. I feel Gemini energy, so you definitely can be connecting with a Gemini. But any air sign. Watch and wait, because they're going to come back. They can be looking nice and good. They're wearing their best. They're going to be coming, I honestly love you. Look at me. Like, look, I've changed. I've grown up. I'm different. Just for you, babe. They're going to be trying hard. Give it some time, though. They could be playing the waiting game to try to fill you out. You guys are silly. Like, that's how I feel. Like, this connection, like if people are watching you guys from outside, like, it's very entertaining is what I feel. Like, I feel giggly about your guys' relationship. Like, I feel like somebody from the outside is saying, would they just get their shit together and figure it out already? Like, that's what I feel. It's kind of funny. Let's get some angel romance cards for y'all. Sagittarius. Spirit. What is the energy for this connection with the Sagittarius and this other person? Spirit. What are the messages for this love connection between Sagittarius and this other person for March 2020? All right. Sagittarius. Give me a few cards, not the whole deck. Sagittarius has been throwing lots of cards today. Okay. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. What did I say? They coming for you. Definitely. They want to try again. I do feel this is a divine connection. Like, this is either your soulmate, twin. I feel more soulmate. Just because your energies are so different. And they're kind of far behind. I mean, it could be a twin flame, but I do feel like you guys meeting and being together was divinely, like, it was already predestined, pre-planned, for sure. I do feel like you two are both attractive people. You guys, like, when you were together, people complimented of, like, you guys look good together. Feeling that energy. What other messages do you have, Spirit, for Sagittarius and this other person they're connecting with? Okay. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Remember, trust, Spirit. For sure, faith. You got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I didn't quite feel the addiction part in the reading, but one or both or the other person, I think the addiction is each other. You're addicted to each other. I feel like this is a relationship that's been stop, go, on, off. And you guys are addicted to each other because you're codependent. And that's why it just is this wheel of fortune and keeps turning and turning and turning. And you'll probably reconcile again because of it. But I do think trust is a big issue, especially with the other person ending with the Ace of Swords. I think maybe in the past they weren't quite honest with you, and that could be another reason why you're very defensive and you're just watching and waiting. You don't necessarily trust everything they say. And then the fourth card was children. Your love life is being affected by children. So you could have children together, a child together. It could be a blended family where one of you has a child, but the other person is a step parent and they miss them and feel connected with them. And so that's also playing a role in the connection and the decisions being made. I'm kind of feeling like the children do miss the other person if they're not around. But the children, I feel, aren't saying anything. They're quiet because they know it's, the children are very perceptive and they know it's a very touchy subject with one or both of you. All right. Spirit. Let's get some more messages for Sagittarius in this connection. Let's get some more details. Sagittarius in this connection for March 2020. What are some other messaging guidance that you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, thank you. Thank you. The Star. You could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius, air sign. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So, like I said, everything is happening exactly how it should. You definitely could be dealing with an air sign. Four of Pentacles. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. This is definitely you. This is so crazy. This is you. You have the Six of Pentacles, but you're giving to the less fortunate. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is Sagittarian energy. You're being very cautious. It says being too cautious. Look at that. Your first two cards, like, totally explain this card for sure. And I definitely feel like this air energy, the Star card, is coming from them. Let's get one more card for the connection. Oh, okay. For both of you, for the connection is the Moon. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Yeah. You both definitely are tapping into your higher selves. You're definitely tapping into your intuition, trying to let your intuition and spirit be the guide with the decisions you're making going forward, which I think is very smart. There are events happening behind the scenes that neither one of you know about. Hopefully that they're good and they're honest with this Ace of Swords, because I know trust issues here with that trust card, or issues of the past, and with the Moon, sometimes that could be things not said, some secrets behind the door, but I'm not feeling that with this card, particularly this time. And the next you got Two of Pentacles. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So I feel like there's this pressure for you more so, but could be for them too, to figure this out quickly. Like, a decision hasn't been made. We've been quiet for so long. Like, what is going on? But I think Spirit's saying time is fluid. Like, you feel like there's a sense of time, but there's not. And let this play out for as long as it needs to play out. Don't rush it. But if either one of you do decide to make a move, definitely a playful approach, not a guarded, standoffish approach, not too showboaty in your face approach, because I think that that's going to easily trigger the other person and offend them. Like if this air sign comes to the Sagittarius and is like, look at me, I miss you, I love you, I've changed, but you're gonna be like, that's not what you normally wear. Like, you cut your hair, like, you're acting different. A Sagittarius is going to be taken aback by that. Like, we want authenticity. So if you overly try to win me over, it's going to make me question, like, what's been going on. But on the flip side, like, the person you're connecting with, like, being standoffish, acting like you don't care, but you do care, like, hurts them as well. So definitely, like, both people need to have more of a playful approach, you know, spring and summer, more lighthearted, more, you know, even if the connection is not supposed to be like romantic or continue forward, like, you still definitely care about each other on a deep soul level to, like, just be human is what I keep wanting to say. Just be people. Just be two souls, two energies who, you know, in this lifetime, like, I'm feeling like removing all the earthly physical labels and perceptions. Like, really raise your mind to the thought of, like, you can have a connection and it could just be the energy of the connection. Like, just knowing someone, just wishing them well, just, like, saying hi, just the little things. Like, too, I'm also hearing, like, not wishing the other person ill will. So I feel like for some Sagittarians, when time has passed, enough time has passed, you can start getting these feelings. And it's fear, but jealousy and like, what are they doing? And they're moving on, and you get really like irritated, right? But I'm feeling like Spirit saying like, you know that there's this connection. You respect it. They respect it. You do have love for each other. Try to work past those feelings when they surface, when they come up. And I think this is that Pisces season. Like, really come and be at one with your emotions and recognize them when they pop up. Especially when these codependency things pop up. And when you're feeling that way, remember, like, don't wish ill will, wish them well. And I think that that will serve better for the connection. You know, and you'll both will feel energetically, vibrationally, warmth and love, and just like mutual like respect. So I kind of feel this weird need for this connection to kind of not reconcile physically in the 3D first. I feel like you both need to reconcile spiritually. And that's a real big concept. And it's hard because both people may not be there or capable or thinking that way. But Sagittarius, I think you need to take the lead, and you need to fly higher and work at healing, but on this different plane, like not down here, healing up here, and send that healing, send that love, send that the hopes, wishes, dreams of whatever from the past, present, future to this person. There's this other realm that we forget we need to work on. And just because you can't see it or touch it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And I think people have a hard time with that sometimes, but you're here. You're on this video for a reason, so I think you're more than capable. Your cards definitely say you're more than capable. So, woo! Sagittarius making me go deep. Of course we do. I'm a Sagittarius. We're deep people. Very deep. Very few people can be on our level. That's for sure. All right. Let's pull some soul journey lesson cards. I think there's some lessons to be learned here in this connection. For sure. For not only just you, but for the connection and for the other person. So, Spirit, what lessons does Sagittarius need to learn, or are they learning for March 2020? What lessons does Sagittarius need to learn, or are they learning for 2020? One more shuffle. What lessons is Sagittarius learning or needing to learn regarding this connection? All right, we're feeling good there, Sagittarius. First one, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. That's what I was just saying. Just saying. Balance. There's the Temperance card. I bring a state of perfect harmony into the world, and I do so without judgment. That's what I was saying. It's this healing spiritually above the plane. Like, yeah. Humor. There's that playfulness. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yes. Playfulness. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So Sagittarius, you're focusing on guilt, humor, balance, and denial. You got a lot of work, but that's okay. You can handle it. These cards have been quite talkative for you. What are the lessons for the other person in this connection with Sagittarius? Other person in this connection for Sagittarius. There you go. Trust again. And that was on their side too. And blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. This person needs to trust themselves. But the blame game, that could be really what sealed the deal for a Sagittarius to walk away, is if this air sign or this other person that you're connecting with blamed you for everything. That'll make a Sagittarius like push you away quicker than spit. They need to accept responsibility for the hand that they played in the connection. Yeah. I feel as though the Sagittarius was the one to walk away. This guilt. is vibrating high for me. You feel guilty for ending the connection, or you feel guilty for not reaching out to them. They could be blaming you for that. Like, you didn't try harder. You didn't this. You didn't that. Yeah. Wow, this is a lot of lessons being learned in this connection. Like, a lot. But I think the best to take from it is to you both using humor and balancing, like trying to see the perspective from the other person without judgment. And that's so hard to do. So hard to do, especially when you have denial and blame and guilt and trust all in the mix. Like, balancing those energies and trying to like be like, those are just coming from ego, those are coming from worry and trauma. Let's really like talk to each other soul to soul, like just being to being. Like, life is hard as it is. Let's just try to make it easy, you know, and let's do so with a little bit of humor, right? Let's bring some light energy into this very dense feeling energy, for sure. All right, Sagittarius, I think that Spirit has communicated a lot to you today. I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would be very grateful if you did. And yes, I wish you well. Wish you strength and balance and humor for the rest of your March. And I hope to see you back. Bye.